Professional musicians rely on their networks to survive and piece together a living. So what happens to one who leaves their network behind to live someplace new? My name's Jeremy. I'm a musician, and in a few days, I'll be leaving my home, my community, and my professional network to relocate to Hawaii. I'm 32 years old, and I've been making a living in music ever since I graduated high school. I'm neither rich and famous, nor am I a starving artist. I'm one of those people who fall somewhere in the middle. My career is fulfilling, varied, and sometimes very stressful. And while mine is not the most conventional career path, it has become very stable for me in recent years. Yet still, I have a sense about the precariousness of it all. I know how much time and effort it took to build everything I have here, and how much good fortune it's taken as well. Not only that, but it's taken connections, some of which have taken a lifetime to build. Many of my most important professional relationships began when I was still in high school. And so the concept of moving to a small island in the middle of the Pacific has given me some pause. What effect will this move have on my career? Now at this point you might be wondering, why would I be doing this at all? And the answer is really simple. I'm doing it for a girl. But for real though, my girlfriend got a great job in Hawaii, and she wanted me to come, and I agreed. I decided that I would rather take this adventure than remain in my stable situation. There are no concrete career opportunities waiting for me in Hawaii other than what I can create and what I'm lucky enough to stumble into. And so, back to the initial question. What happens to a working musician when they leave their network and their work behind? And the answer is that I don't know yet. I'm still working on figuring that out. As of the time of filming this video, I am about to leave for Hawaii in 2 days. Now, I'm not leaving everything behind. I'm lucky enough to have some projects in my home area that will continue even in my absence. I have 2 great festivals that I organize that I can work on remotely from anywhere as long as I fly in for the event itself. I have an original band that will be able to string together some great gigs if I fly home for a month leading up to the festival that we host. And I have other performance groups that I'm a part of that will merit me flying home for gigs from time to time. Besides that, I have a handful of devoted music students that will continue taking guitar lessons with me remotely. However, all of this combined is still far less work than I have living here right outside of Philadelphia. And all of that empty time in my schedule that's about to open up is going to need to be filled with work. Figuring out how to best use this time is one of the biggest challenges that I'll be facing in the coming months. And as I think of all my options, there's some complexity to sort through. I'm going to have to balance short-term income with investing in pursuits that will take longer to come to fruition. I'll have to balance between safer options and riskier, more aspirational ones. And I'll have to have some sort of reckoning with what my deepest desires are for how to spend my time on this earth. How much time do I want to spend teaching, practicing, recording, performing, creating content, writing, rehearsing, organizing events, sending emails? All of this time clearing up in my schedule is partly a burden. Less work means less income, and that will become a problem if it persists beyond what my savings can bear. However, it is also a gift, perhaps one of the greatest gifts available. Time is a non-renewable resource and arguably the most valuable one we have. Perhaps stepping into the unknown is one of the greatest opportunities I've had so far in my life and career. One thing I've already noticed is that it's helped allow me to dream bigger. Sometimes when I'm surrounded by people who know me super well, there can be this sense of,
I have my place here in this community. It's set. It is what it is. I know who I know, and I have the types of opportunities that I have. And all I can do within that is make slow, incremental progress.
But moving somewhere new, none of that exists at all. I don't know anyone, and no one has any particular expectations of who I am and what I'm capable of. And so I have a chance to redefine myself a little bit, both in my own head and to the people around me. And I'm already finding that mentally, that's giving me space for growth. For example, Willie Nelson lives on Maui, which is where I'm moving to. I want to meet Willie and make music with him, and I'm declaring that out loud every chance I get. I understand that this might be a ridiculous goal, and a recent past version of me would not have wanted to even say that out loud for fear that it sounded stupid and that it would never come to fruition. But fuck it. I want it to happen, and so I'm putting it out there. Sometimes just having the courage to state your desires can be the difference between setting yourself up to reach them or not. And in this moment, right before I leave, I'm finding some extra courage in that department. Hopefully, that will continue. As you may have noticed, this has been more of a personal reflection than a
"here's how to successfully relocate as a musician"
type of video. I haven't even left yet, so I'd be lying if I said that I knew how to be successful at relocating. I do hope that if you're a musician who's thinking about relocating for any reason, that my reflections have been useful to you. And if you're someone who follows me and isn't looking to move, I hope that you found this interesting. Just writing and recording this has been helpful to me. So stay tuned and I will keep you updated on my journey and if I meet Willie Nelson. If you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe for the algorithm. I'll be sure to keep you updated as my adventure unfolds. Until next time, best wishes to everyone out there.